What's up, YouTube? My name's Josh Washburn of Washburn Fabco, and today we're going to be rebuilding an old blast cabinet that I have. I just got back from Harbor Freight and got some stuff here that's on the table and some other miscellaneous stuff. And I have this old blast cabinet. It's seen better days. It was my grandpa's. This shop was originally my grandpa's before I started working in it, and he's been gone for like 20 years. So I'm gonna have to say this cabinet's probably 30 to 40 years old. I was just gonna get rid of it, but I got into powder coating recently, so I decided I might as well set it up and use it. It's a pretty large size, so it's better off than me just buying a Harbor Freight blast cabinet. It's 4 feet across, and I think it's about 24 inches at the door opening, so probably about 30 inches wide and another 30 inches or so tall. It's still in okay condition considering how old it is. I mean, some of the corners are beat up a little bit, which I'm not worried about. I'm going to put caulking over all the seams to make sure nothing blows through. I'm sure it'll do us fine. So what I'm going to start by doing is I got some new LED lights that I'm going to hang up top here. There's some lights there. I'm just going to take those ones off and hook these new ones up because those bulbs are burnt out, and LED's probably better than that anyways. After I do that, I'm going to take off all this old glass that you can't see through anymore. Got some new plexiglass. We're going to cut that out, slap that on. I got new gloves as well. There's no gloves on here anymore. But I'm going to take everything apart and I'm going to completely clean it out. So let's go ahead and get started by putting this new light up. This is the light I got, 10,000 lumens. Hopefully it's pretty bright. I'm assuming it will be since it's LED. Let's take a look at what else I got real quick. I just got some basic 24-inch cabinet gloves, some sealant. For some media, I got black aluminum oxide 70 grit in a 50-pound tub. These lights are super bright. You can actually kind of see through this really dirty and messed up glass on here. So I moved on to taking off the old plexiglass on both the front face and the light panel. After I got that off, I scraped off the old gasket material that was on there and gave it a quick sand. After that, I just used a dust broom to get all the old media out from the inside of the cabinet. So I pretty much got it cleaned up. Cleaned up what I could on the inside. There's still stuff left in there, but I don't really care as long as most of it's out. There are some pretty big gaps on the underside. They're pretty bad too, like down that way. It gets pretty open. So I'm going to caulk this whole thing and seal it all up. Ignore my gigantic pile of scrap I got going on. I'm going to make a rack for that this week, I believe, if I have time, probably this weekend. So I got the back all sealed up, half the front. I just went to Ace and grabbed some more caulking. I didn't realize I was going to need that much. I decided I'm going to do the inside too now. There's caulking in here, but it's old. This thing was built at least 30 years ago, if not 40, or could be even longer than that for all I know. A lot of this caulking's all dried out, so I'm going to fill it up because I don't want to have to clean this back out again after I start using it because it's blowing dust out all these different holes. Sealing up the inside was a pain. I think if I was ever to make another one, maybe a bigger one down the line, I would definitely do it out of steel. When cutting your plexiglass, if you're going to do it like me and do it the wrong way and use a circular saw, make sure you have a charged battery because if you don't, you're going to crack the plexiglass just like I did. So I went ahead and put the front panel and the top panel on, and I put a whole bunch of caulking in there too. I mean, the right way to do it's probably using a gasket of some sort, but if it works, it works. I also drilled out a hole in the top right that's going to serve as our filtration for our vacuum here. Alright, here's our test run. I'm cleaning up some of the parts that are for the CRV. I think this is a motor mount, and it's cutting through it pretty good. It's a painted part. It didn't take too long to do, but it does seem like my compressor isn't going to like me doing this for a long period of time. Might have to get something bigger. Alright, if you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and like and shoot me a comment if you have any questions. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.